Hello friends, this video on light, reflection and diffraction part 12 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till part 11 before going ahead with part 12. Based on all this, let us try to solve some problems. The problem says that a convex mirror has its radius of curvature is equal to 20 centimeters. Find the position of the image of an object placed at a distance of 12 centimeter from the mirror. So let us roughly draw a diagram. This is my convex mirror. Convex means the outside of the spherical surface is silvered, right? So you have an object placed in front of this mirror. The radius of curvature, that is capital R, is given as 20 centimeters. So what would be the radius of curvature of this mirror? It would be somewhere here, right? So it is on the right hand side, so it will be positive. Find the position of the image of an object placed at a distance of 12 centimeter from the mirror. Now object is always placed on the left hand side of the mirror, right? And all distances will be measured from pole. So that means this is my object distance u and the object distance is 12 centimeters. Since it is on the left hand side of the pole, so it would be negative. So we have to find out the position of the image. That means we will have to calculate the value of v. So we will make use of mirror equation. So for mirror equation, we want u, v and f. Now we know a relationship between focal length and radius of curvature. What is that relationship? Radius of curvature is twice the focal length. So we can say that focal length will be equal to r by 2, that is 20 by 2, which is equal to plus 10 centimeters. Now we will make use of mirror equation. So as per the mirror equation, 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So now let us put the values of u and f in this equation so that we can calculate the value of v. So we get 1 by 10 minus 1 by minus 12. So this is equal to 1 by 10 plus 1 by 12. So this comes out to be 11 by 60, or we can say v is equal to 60 by 11 centimeters. So the value of v comes out to be positive. That means the image is formed somewhere here. That means somewhere on the right hand side of the pole. Okay. So let us look at the next problem. It says that a small candle 2.5 centimeter in size is placed at 27 centimeters in front of a concave mirror of radius of curvature 36 centimeters. That means you have a concave mirror somewhat like this. You have a small candle. The height of the candle is given as 2.5 centimeters. That means height of the object is 2.5 centimeters. Now since it is above the principal axis, so this would be positive. And it is placed at 27 centimeters in front of the concave mirror. That means the object distance is 27 centimeters. It is on the left hand side of the pole. Therefore it is negative. The radius of curvature is given as 36 centimeters. So the radius of curvature for this sphere will also fall on this side. So this would be negative, right? So we have to calculate at what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed in order to obtain a sharp image. So where should you place the screen so that you get a sharp image? You should calculate the distance at which the image will be formed, so that you can place the screen at that location itself. That means you have to calculate the value of v, and you have to also tell about the nature and size of the image. So let us first try to calculate v using the mirror equation. Now using mirror equation, we know that 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. Now how do we calculate f? F is nothing but r divided by 2. So from that we can say that f is nothing but minus 18 centimeters. So we will put that value in this expression. So we get 1 by v is equal to 1 by f minus 1 by u. So that is equal to 1 by minus 18 minus 1 by minus 27. So from this we get V is equal to minus 54 centimeters. So what does it say? It says that the image will be formed at a distance of 54 centimeters from the mirror and the sign is negative. That means the image will be formed somewhere here, right? This would be my image. Now it doesn't tell anything about whether the image will be erect, virtual, or how will it be. So for nature and size of the image, in order to know the nature of the image and size of the image, let us try to calculate the magnification in this case. What is magnification? Magnification can be calculated as the ratio of image distance by object distance, right? So in this case, what is my image distance? It is minus 54. What is my object distance? It is minus 27. So the magnification comes out to be minus 2. Also, we know that magnification can be defined as the height of the image by height of the object. Now, magnification is minus 2. Height of image we do not know, and height of the object is given as 2.5 centimeters. So from this we can say h dash is equal to minus 5 centimeters. So from this, what can we tell about the nature of the image? Since h dash is negative, so we can say that the image is inverted. Since it is 5 centimeters, so it is magnified or it is enlarged. Now since the image is inverted, so it has to be a real image. That means, how would be the image? This will not be the image. The image will be somewhat like this. It will be enlarged, it would be inverted and real, right? So we calculated the nature, size and position of the image. Let us now look at the third problem. It says a concave mirror produces 3 times magnified or enlarged real image of an object placed at 10 centimeters in front of it. Where is the image located? That means in this case, the magnification is given as 3 because it produces 3 times enlarged image. That means height of the image by height of the object is equal to 3. That is how we define magnification. Height of image by height of object, that is given as 3. We have to calculate the image distance. The object distance is given as 10 centimeters. Now object is always placed on left hand side of the pole, so it would be negative, right? So now from definition of magnification, we can say that magnification is equal to the image distance divided by the object distance. Now here it says that it produces a real image. That means the real image is always inverted. So your magnification should be negative because h dash will be negative, right? So this magnification becomes minus 3. So now we know that magnification is equal to minus v by u. So we can write magnification as minus 3. This becomes minus v divided by u is minus 10. So from this we can say that v comes out to be minus 30 centimeters. That means the image will be formed at a distance of 30 centimeters from the pole and it will be formed towards the left hand side of the pole, right? So please take care that put sign convention everywhere consistently. See here it talked about real image, so you should put the magnification as negative because it talked about real image always means an inverted image. Virtual image would mean a direct image, so in that case we will put magnification as positive. Let us look at the fourth problem. It says an object of length 2.5 centimeters is placed at a distance of 1.5 f from a concave mirror where f is the magnitude of the focal length of the mirror. Find the length and nature of the image. So in this case, let us assume that you have a mirror like this, a concave mirror. Length of the object, that is height of the object, is given as 2.5 centimeters. Distance of the image u is given as 1.5 f. Now since the object is placed on left hand side, so it would be negative. Focal length of the mirror is f. Find the length and nature of the image. So we have to calculate h dash and also we have to calculate the nature of the image. So for that we will also have to calculate v. So let us make use of mirror equation. So from mirror equation, 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So what is u? It is minus 1.5 f plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. Now what would be the value of focal length here? Focus will also be on the left hand side. So this will also be minus f. So from this we can say 1 by v is equal to 1 by minus f plus 1 by 1.5 f. So this becomes minus 0.5 by 1.5 f. So from this we can say v is equal to minus 3f. So this is the value for image distance, right? Now using this image distance we can calculate magnification, which is defined as minus v by u. So magnification will be equal to minus 3f divided by u is minus 1.5f. So this minus will get cancelled. So this will get cancelled. We get minus 2f and f will also get cancelled. So magnification is minus 2. So once I know the magnification and the height of the object, I can calculate the height of the image. Magnification is defined as height of image by height of object. So I can calculate height of image as magnification into height of object. So what was the magnification calculated? It is minus 2. And what is the height of the object? It is 2.5 centimeters. So this will be minus 2 into 2.5 centimeters, which is minus 5 centimeters. So we calculated the size of the object. Find the length of the object. Length we have calculated. And what would be the nature of the image? Nature would be inverted. So if it is inverted, that means it is real. And the size is enlarged. So the nature of the image is real, inverted and enlarged. And the size of the image is 5 centimeters. Let us look at the last problem of this topic. It says we wish to obtain an erect image of an object using a concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeters. Okay. What should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror? I mean, for concave mirror you would have seen we plotted for different object distances, right? So we can get real and inverted images. We can also get virtual and erect images. But what did we see? We saw that when the object was placed very close to the concave mirror, that means when the object was placed between the pole and principal focus, if this is the pole and this is the principal focus, only when the object was placed between pole and principal focus, we got a virtual and erect image, because in that case something like this happened and therefore these two rays met at this point, and so we got a virtual and erect image. So for a virtual image, the object should be placed between principal focus and the pole. That should be the range of distance, right? Is the image larger or smaller than the object? The image is larger than the object. Image is larger than object. Draw a ray diagram to show the image formation in this case. So that I have already drawn here, right? This line was drawn by mistake. Please try to plot all the ray diagrams yourselves so that you can get an idea that how and where exactly the image is getting formed, right? Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.